Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over a first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Sticking with Walker on second down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Walker with another carry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
In motion, Hill. Walker now on 1st and 10. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks first down.
Hill going to go in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now they'll change things up.
79 Broncos.
2nd and 4. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigbo. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
18 rattle. 19 tight. 19, 65 there. 65.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
They go play action here on first down. Got a fine cut, but it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing it away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. The Jaguars at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got man, and he hits him in stride. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Hey, go.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw there to Strange. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, lie.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence. Here as he's taken down. Derek Hall. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, 11. Go. 11, Agate.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up,
Cooper Kupp on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure running. Down inside the 10. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Go, let's go. Red, 23. Hey, Ginger, 30 left.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
13, Luke. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gone. Silver.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, behind you. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Off to Thomas on the left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd down on the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Now Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And after a break down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Seahawks, 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. 2nd and 9 now. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
19, Sergeant, 19. 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Raptor 60. 19 sight. 18. 5 in.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. 19 Wyatt. Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
79. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Myers' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Hey, Ginger, Ginger.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now the guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
That'll be caught by Cup. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 60. And the Seahawks take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Now Myers for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Jaguars 17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
We're on Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Thomas brings it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
31 yards. Move those chains. That's good.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
From the 21, here's a second down and 9.
Right, let's go. 11. Tomato, tomato. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
a gain of 15 yards. That's good for another Jaguars.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The point after is good. And that will tie us at 24.
Logan Crook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Seahawks, first down.
Here we go. 60 Vikings.
In motion, Hill. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's Hill, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Jaguars 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he is going to have a Jags first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, so go. 30 left. 13 loop.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
right open. Hey, go. Darn it. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And now an audible here into something else. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here's Lawrence. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Travis Hunter with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 31. Logan Cook to kick off
After the
for
touchdown,
Jaguars.
Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
60 Maverick, 60 19, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's taken down. In motion, Hill.
Cut 19, cut 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Second and 3. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Second and 10. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking to throw. Open man right side is cut, complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Now second down in a few inches.
It's second and inches.
Cut 19, cut 79 Broncos.
He's back to throw. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
19 strikes.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one. Here now, second and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on second down.
Go, go, let's go. 30 left. Hey, kill.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence.
That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Red on red. Think red. Hey, 11.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Big right, 60 Maverick. Check smash. Warriors, gotta be. Ready,
Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This a long one from 54. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey,
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Flush to his right.
Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. This is Hunter. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Now second and 5.
Hey, easy, route. Tomato. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Hey, I'm guns.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 38. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now this time he'll look to throw. Complete. Valdez-Scantling. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs, they give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Need the rope. 19 Wyatt. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.